Hey everybody, Little Mo Gaming here. Welcome back to another episode of Little Mo Gaming at Lunch. Happy Sunday. Yeah, actually, I don't know. It is currently Saturday morning, about 4:30 in the morning, and my wife and I are about to head out here shortly to the airport to fly out to Houston. We're visiting Houston for Thanksgiving, and I am very much looking forward to honestly just being on vacation. I've needed it, man. Work has been wild for the past couple of months, and definitely a needed time off. So with that being said, I'm recording this here before we leave to the airport. I don't know when I'll get to upload this. I'll definitely try my best to do it as soon as I can. My goal is to have it up tomorrow, because I'm not going to take my laptop with me. But I'm thinking I can probably borrow my brother's laptop and put this video together. As far as the gameplay footage on here, I'm probably going to be using mostly older footage, because I am taking I typically save all my gameplay on a hard drive, and I'm taking that with me. Excuse me. So I will probably just, go through my hard drive and find, some cool footage from the past year, from several different games, and put it together and just kind of go with the flow that way. So yeah, I'll make sure it's entertaining. I have a lot of gameplay footage on there, from several different games that I played over the course of the past year. And yeah, I just don't think I have time this morning to be able to upload new footage to the hard drive. So I'll just do that. I don't know, maybe I am taking my Switch with me, and I definitely plan on using it on the plane. So maybe I can get some footage from whatever I'm playing on the Switch, and kind of upload that into this video. So we'll see. Maybe. Well, I don't know what games you'll be seeing for sure, but maybe some cool stuff. But that's enough of that. This is going to be a quick video. Just wanted to get on the mic here and just talk for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, 2025 is coming to an end, and it's been a great year, really. I mean, as far as excuse me, sorry, it's just early. I haven't really drank water yet or anything, so my voice is a little dry. But yeah, it's been a great year, in a lot of different aspects, and in regards to gaming and like my work on this channel, it's been really fun. I've played a lot of different games this year, and I tried to be a little more intentional with my gaming this year. That's definitely something that I wanted to try to do, where I played the games that I wanted to play, and I didn't force myself to play a game that I didn't want to play or anything like that. Like if I wanted to play a game, I played that game, and of course I talked about it recently where I really wanted to start Expedition 33, and I was waiting on the physical copy to come in from GameStop, which it did. It actually came in earlier this month. The box is awesome. I love the art on there. It's the Lumiere edition. I haven't opened it yet, and that's the thing. Like I haven't really gotten a chance to play it, and that's because a lot of stuff has come up. We're excuse me. We're working on some things, here in our personal life that, has had us busy, and we're going to be moving into a new apartment next month. Yeah, I just don't think that I have the time to be able to play Expedition 33 before the end of the year, to be completely honest. And honestly, a part of that is really just my enjoyment of Kingdom Come Deliverance, which ever since I finished Death Stranding, when I finished Death Stranding, I started playing some smaller games. I started playing Resident Evil, which was awesome. Gears of War, which I'm still playing. I haven't finished yet, but I'm having a blast playing that as well. I popped back in Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I've been absolutely addicted. I mean, it's such a fun game. And it kind of occurred to me, as much as I want to play Expedition 33, here's this amazing game, KCD2, that I still haven't finished. Like, why don't I go ahead and just finish that, and focus in on that? And that's what I've been doing. And really, it's not even a matter of like, oh, I have to roll credits on this before I start that. No, at the end of the day, I took a pretty long break from KCD2 to play Death Stranding, to play Stellar Blade, to play other games. And then I hopped back in and, I picked it back up, and it was easy to get back into. The game makes it easy to get back into because it actually recognizes that you haven't played in a while. So it'll like show you some tutorials again and, like allow you that chance to really get back into the mechanics, which is great. I love that. But for now, I'm just thinking, in the moments that I get a chance to get on the PlayStation and have like a pretty solid gaming session, I think I'd rather just play KCD2 right now. And definitely, Expedition 33 is the next big game that I want to play, but we'll see when that will be. So, of course, I'm going to be in Houston for a week. I do plan on taking my Switch with me, and I'll be playing some fun games on there, in the moments that I get, mostly before I go to bed. We'll be busy most of the time, but, whenever I go on a trip, I like to take a handheld with me and, use it when I can. Whenever we get back, we still have a good chunk of time before we move, about 2.5 weeks or so. I'll either just be playing KCD2, or I might end up popping in Expedition 33 and, getting through as much of it as I can before we move. Because once we move, it's going to be a while before I can sit down and play one of these big games, on my TV, because there's going to be a lot of stuff going on, and we're just not going to be ready for any of that. Also, I'm very excited to I say possibly because you never know what could happen, but as far as like logistically, but I'm hoping to bring back from Houston my Xbox One. So I have back home in Houston, I have an Xbox One, and I also have an Xbox 360. It's actually my old Xbox 360, our old Xbox 360, I should say, from back in the day where we first played Halo, some Call of Duty games, Assassin's Creed. I mean, I played a ton of games on that Xbox. And then I have the Xbox One as well, which I picked up during that generation, and I probably played through like 2 or 3 games on that thing and put it away, and it was collecting dust since then. However, I do have a lot of Xbox games physically back home, and I also have the Master Chief Collection, and I've been itching to play Halo. It's really for Halo. And I thought about it, I'm like, if I want to play Halo right now, there is a way. I just need to bring it with me. So I'll probably bring my Xbox One along with whatever Xbox games I have there because of the backwards compatibility. And also I do have the Master Chief Collection, so I'll bring that, and then that would give me a way to play Halo 3, which is what I've been wanting to play. As well as I really wanted to play ODST because I've never played that before. I realized I never did, and it's on the collection. So I don't know why I never played that, but yeah, I'll bring that with me, and it's probably something that I would be able to set up like once we're in our new apartment, we're all set and done. I could try to set that up, and it's a bulky console. That's the thing about it. So we'll see. I should be able to fit it in like a carry-on or something, but yeah, I'm very excited to bring that with me. Just for the opportunity to be able to play Halo, and I have some cool games on 360, like physical 360 games. I think I have Dante's Inferno, which I've always wanted to play through. I don't know. At one point, I was like, let me just pick up some games on Xbox. I have like the Xbox Genesis collection, which is cool. Um, although I do have access to it on other consoles, but and then there's like I have Fable, some Gears of War. I think there's a few more as well. I don't remember exactly. I was also thinking about it that with all the hype around the Steam Machine and potential Half-Life 3 announcement, I've never played Half-Life 2 or Half-Life 1, and you can play Half-Life 2 on an Xbox through the Orange Box collection. So I was thinking about looking into getting the Orange Box collection. I think it's like you can find it for like $15. It has Half-Life 2, it has Portal, but really for Half-Life 2, and if I bring the Xbox One, all I have to do is hook it up to the internet, and you can activate backwards compatibility and just put in any Xbox 360 game or original Xbox game, and it'll download the game natively to the console. It doesn't play off the disc, I don't think. It's more so the disc works as like a license. So it'll show like, I own this game, and it'll download the game, which, I mean, that's a solid way to play it. So yeah, I'm actually very excited to do that. I think it's going to be cool because, the Xbox One, I mean, say what you want about it, right? At the end of the day, it does still kind of stay as its own ecosystem where like there's certain games you can only play on an Xbox console. Like I have the Master Chief Collection physically. I can only play it on my Xbox One. That's my way to be able to play Halo right now. So I also kind of like the idea of like having this dedicated console that I can, plug in and play these specific games that I really want to play. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I'll definitely update you on that the next time I upload, which will probably be after the trip. I'll try to see if maybe I can do a Friday video this week while I'm over there. But yeah, just wanted to get on here and really talk about a few things, gaming related, life related. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to try to upload this tomorrow. So happy Sunday if that's the case. If not, happy Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. I really will try to get this up on Sunday though. So hope you guys are doing great. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Whether you're off all week or just a few days, whatever the situation is. I know everybody's, holidays are a little different. But yeah, hope you're playing some fun games. Let me know below what you've been playing and, what you're doing. And then, of course, I realized the last episode I uploaded, excuse me. I really need to drink some water after this. My mouth is dry. I realized in the last video, I didn't really talk about a movie that I watched recently. And that's just because I completely forgot. But yeah, to end the episode, I will give a movie recommendation of something I've seen recently. So obviously one of the biggest talked about movies in the recent couple of weeks was Guillermo del Toro's newest Frankenstein movie. And my wife and I did finally watch that last weekend. And it was so good. I loved it. I'm a big fan of Del Toro and his work. I really like Pan's Labyrinth. And although it kind of got mediocre scores, I enjoyed Crimson Peak. And even his last movie that came out, I forgot what it was called. I think it was called Kingdom of something. I honestly don't remember. But that was a good movie too. I'm trying to, you know what? I'm going to Google it real quick. I have to. Let me see. Del Toro movies. Sorry, it's on the tip of my tongue. Nightmare Alley. Okay, never mind. It's not Kingdom. It's Nightmare Alley. Nightmare Alley was his last big movie. That was a good movie. Shape of Water was good. Yeah, I mean, if you're not familiar with his works, he makes a lot of movies with like different kind of creatures and monsters and like creepy stuff, and also sometimes just fantastical stuff. Um, yeah, and Frankenstein was really, really good. I mean, it's you could tell it's like handcrafted, and it's like a passion project, and um, it's great stuff. I highly recommend it. Um, Also, kind of like to make up for last week, I would recommend watching Nosferatu. We watched Nosferatu, Robert Eggers' Nosferatu. Robert Eggers, of course, being the guy behind The Witch, if you've seen that, or The Northman, or The Lighthouse. He's made some pretty great, like period pieces. Mostly tries to do horror or like kind of weird stuff, but yeah, Nosferatu was really great. Um, if you're into like vampire kind of stuff, but it's a little creepier because, of course, Robert Eggers just tries to be a little more creepy with his movies. So, yeah, highly recommend those two movies, Nosferatu and Frankenstein. Absolutely fantastic. And I'll go ahead and end it there. And as always, take care.